The 6050 MemoBike is a universal tool, created according to the needs of a multi-brand motorcycle workshop. It is a practical, easy tool because we can work on all brands for every diagnostic function with the investment of one single mechanical device. Unlike many other tools, the 6050 is incredibly fast. It is operational in just a few seconds. We have created a very simple, user-friendly interface. The 6050 isn't just a simple diagnostic tool, but a real system for fine-tuning engines. Besides being used to perform diagnostics and vehicle repair, it can be used even as a fine-tuning system. The diagnostic functions of the 6050 allow us to read errors stored in the control unit, to read engineering parameters of the engine, and to make active diagnosis, that is, to activate components such as the fan, the injector, the coil, and all the other active components of the engine. Service functions are included, as well as all vehicle configurations. The 6050 also allows for engine fine-tuning with a series of accessories and functions specifically designed for this kind of job. These functions include engine idling speed configuration, injection control or TPS reset, self-adaptive parameters reset, and bleeding ABS brake systems. Furthermore, they include key programming or maintenance services reset, in other words, the services. The 6050 can interface with all the available systems on the vehicle: ABS, fuel injection, ignition systems, body computers and dashboards. In order to simplify this tool, we have studied special functions that allow it to be used in an easy and intuitive way. One of these functions is the automatic search. It is a system that allows for unique and safe identification of the systems being used for diagnosis, and which permits communication with this system alone. In addition to the automatic search, a manual search option is also available. The user chooses the vehicle to be communicated with from a vehicle database. In many cases, mechanics deal with vehicles whose potential symptoms or problems they do not yet know. We have developed a DTC global search, in other words, stored errors. The system performs a global scan of all the available systems in the vehicle and gives a final report with all the errors found. The mechanic often deals with intermittent problems that do not appear when the vehicle is stationary in the motorcycle workshop. So, we have developed a recording data system, a data logger, which allows the mechanic to record parameters and errors when the engine is in motion. Some motorcycle manufacturers give the option of modifying the injection parameters. In 6050, there are specific software modules which allow these parameters to be changed. The mechanic often needs to check the vehicle carburation. An effective and reliable system is the use of a linear lambda probe called wideband. The 6050 has a software module that not only allows you to carry out checks through the linear lambda probe, but also readings of the injection engineering parameters, the type of engine RPM, the throttle position, the ignition and injection, together with the data reading of the lambda probe. The 6050 is equipped with a universal cable, which allows interaction with the various systems and control units, by way of tweezers connecting directly to the communication pins. Besides the universal cable, it is possible to use a series of optional cables that allow for interconnection directly with the vehicle on the diagnostic proprietary connections. The tool has been developed to be used worldwide, so it is equipped with a multi-language system that includes more than 7 languages. The 6050 is equipped with an internal lithium polymer battery with automatic functions that allow for energy savings provided by standby and power-off modes. Furthermore, it has automatic recharge management, either via the USB connector or the diagnostic socket. The tool enables the user to save screens in any situation. This allows the mechanic to save situations or operations already performed in a report to be given to the final customer at a later stage. One of the most important operations performed by a mechanic during engine fine-tuning is the synchronization of the throttle bodies. The Divas 6053 is an accessory of the 6050 that allows for the regulation and synchronization of the throttle bodies. But it does much more. The synchronization of the throttle bodies is carried out through an easy-to-interpret graphic interface, with columns indicating the dejection on each intake duct. You can perform synchronization on vehicles of up to 4 cylinders. A very intuitive visual display gives you an idea of the synchronicity of cylinders. Red for the asynchronous ones, yellow for an intermediate value, and green when the cylinders are perfectly synchronous. Through a more advanced interface, it is possible to identify a leakage from the suction duct, inlet valves, or exhaust valves. Another accessory of the 6050 is the wideband. This system is interfaced with the 6053 Divas and allows for the connection of a linear lambda probe wideband. With this system, we can analyze the air-fuel ratio inside the exhaust pipe. One of the great strong points of the 6050 in combination with the 6053 Divas and wideband is that you can detect the data from the lambda probe, but also the injection engineering parameters and relate the two. So we can detect the air-fuel ratio at the precise points where we are working, namely engine RPM, throttle opening, ignition, and injection time. The extreme ease of use and the simplified user interface have made the 6050 a tool that is suitable for everyone. Easy to use, but also with advanced functions for the most demanding tuners.